One Term Only. OTO is a video series to educate you on the only way to take back control of the government by we, the people. Do you remember America? We voted for change. We thought they meant the change was going to be in Washington. After all, wasn't it time for them to change? Guess what? We got it all wrong. They don't have to change. We keep voting them in, term after term, return them to office. Why should they change? They keep voting for their salaries, their perks, their retirement. Would you vote to change that? Americans, are we stupid? Maybe it's time for us to change. Maybe it's time for us to understand what we need to do to make things different. Vote. We have lower income, higher taxes, higher cost of living, and that is just the beginning of it. Oh, and guess what? You can't even keep your doctor or your health care. That's if you had any. It's going to cost you more than you can pay. And you still don't know if you'll keep your doctor. Under the President's budget request, total federal tax revenues in fiscal year 2015 are projected to be $3.3 trillion. That is the most revenue the government has ever taken in. That's how much your taxes contribute to this government. And it's still not enough. The debt is going up and up, and you are getting less and less. I know you're thinking, I can't do anything about that. It's over my head. But you can, and you must. You can vote. If 37% of the voters made wholesale change in the Congress of the United States just this month, who says you can't do anything? You can vote for new lawmakers every term. Send them to Washington for one term and one term only. Thank them for their service and send them back home. If 37% of the registered voters can do it, think of what we can do with the other 63% of the registered voters that didn't vote. Abraham Lincoln said, "We the people are the rightful masters of both Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution." Your message can be heard by lawmakers, but if you don't send it, who's going to hear it? There are so many voters and so few lawmakers. There are more of us than there are of them, so who's running the show? If we look at our wallets, it's pretty clear. If we want to maximize our leverage, we're going to have to vote. Voting for a pink slip sends a very clear message. One term and one term only gives you, the voter, control over the expiration date of a lawmaker's term. But if you don't take control, it won't happen.